Okay. So who all present in lab?
Myself and
Division engine data.
Okay.
Hello.
So only 3 people are there.
Only three are there.
3 are present in some of the way.
Okay. You have to just mark absent who is not informing and not presenting today.
Yeah. Srijit and Ranjit will be present in the evening.
Yeah.
So I think we'll start with
yeah.
early in the evening, not at 5:30. I think a lot of students are here. The Kochi people are here. I mean, a lot of students are present in the evening. So if possible, let's start with early.
Okay, so I think evening session will start at 5:30. They all people are free at 5, no? Uh, when they will free?
Ranjit and Srijit will be here early, I think. And the other people will be free after 5 or 4. I'm not sure about that. I'll ask them.
Okay, then just ask them and post it on Telegram.
Okay.
Okay, so right now only 3 are there: Jitesh, Jit, and who is Jim. Okay, I will just start sharing my screen.
എവിടെ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? എന്തോ ഉറപ്പിച്ചു വരികയും വിളിക്കില്ല.
Okay. So are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, Ajit, start telling me about your assignment.
Yeah, week I have gone through molding and casting.
Hmm.
Then got to make a keychain, a startup mission, and a Fab Lab logo on front side and the back side. Kerala map of Kerala and some text. Basically,
Okay.
making a two-part mold. So first I downloaded the map of Kerala and extruded using in Rhino.
Hmm.
Some things were required in Rhino, so I've done that one and extruded the map. This is the map of Kerala.
Okay.
And the other part,
Hmm.
first time, this is part Kerala Startup Mission logo and Fab Lab Kerala logo is there. So in the other part,
Okay.
Kerala map and some textures and images of Kerala.
Okay.
Uh,
What is this?
this is a channel for injection molding. So this is a two-part.
Okay.
So two-part together we can club together. We have to inject. For
Okay. So for this, you need to explain your design part. Like, what is the logic you apply for designing this mold? Okay.
okay.
Because otherwise, I'm just seeing your document. So there is nothing is mentioned about your design. So okay, so you have mentioned about the logo, you have mentioned about other things, but yeah, don't forget to add the logic behind your design.
Yeah,
Yeah.
document I have to update. It's not completed. It's under process.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So next processed in Modella.
Hmm.
So this is the first rough cut profile for Modella using Fab modules.
Okay.
So this was cut correctly.
1 minute. Okay. You also need to add description of this screenshot. Okay.
Okay.
Like how you create a toolpath and
Yeah.
everything. Hmm? Okay.
Yeah. So then processed, and this is the rough cut. After rough cut, my mold.
Hmm.
Okay, actually, next is the finish cut profile. In that, I have used 1 by 64th inch. Sorry, In finished cut, I have used 1 by 64th inch ball nose end mill. So there is one correction. Yeah, I have given here.
Okay.
So this didn't work out because my letterings and all very small thickness was there, so it didn't come properly, and some of my logos are also broken in between.
Okay.
You can see in the bottom figure.
While
So
continuing the process, I have noticed that it is not done correctly and some parts are being put. Okay.
so here the logo starts breaking, and the textures didn't come. So in my design, the texture size was very small. For lockets, I have designed around 4 centimeter dia, so the textures everything is very small, so it didn't come properly. So I stopped that one. So the time showing is very around 9 hours. It's showing for rough cut.
Okay.
So not possible within 1 or 2 days. So so
Okay.
I moved to
Unicorn mold. Okay. So yeah, for this you have just mentioned in single line. Okay. So
yeah.
it won't be acceptable for switching to new job. So you need to just write much brief about the reason of why
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are switching.
yeah. I think I will update that one. Actually, this
Okay.
is not completed. The documentation is not completed.
Okay, no problem.
Then I have switched to this unicorn mold. Then for this, I have downloaded the unicorn image from internet, and using Inkscape, I have traced the bitmap and imported into Rhino, and some
Hmm.
editings I have done. Then extruded, and
I think there is some broken image
yeah,
link.
some images. So
Okay.
this is the profile for rough cut. Used a 1/8 inch flattened mill.
Mhm.
Then this come correctly.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So next for finish cut, I have used a 1/64, 1/16th inch all nose end mill. So
Okay.
that is the profile I used. So it came
Good.
correctly. So then casting, it seems I need to add some descriptions and all. This is a pictures I have added. I may need to add some more of.
Yeah. Ratio of what? 100 has to 10 mixing.
Actually, we have used local silicon rubbers prepared from here.
Yeah, but you have just mentioned it's a two-part system with 110 mixing ratio. So, for like 110 ratio for what?
100 A part and 10% B part.
Okay.
So I will add the data sheet also. Means technical document.
Yeah, because I see like lack of documentation. Otherwise, you are in like that is your forte. Like you did the proper documentation and everything.
Yeah, I will. I told no, it's not completed yet. So today and tomorrow, tomorrow I will complete that one.
Okay, no problem.
So this is the casting part. So this is the mold, and you can see in the it's a white colored mold. It's a transparent liquid silicon rubber. So
Mm-hmm.
next I have done metal casting. Used the Mavit mold, Mavit metal, and heated some air bubbles are coming. That's why it's not coming correct. So I have to.
Okay, here you also here also like you need to mention like how
Yeah.
you do the metal casting. What do you use, oven or what?
Huh? Sorry.
Uh, what, what do you use for the metal casting to
Uh,
manage the temperature? How you pour it?
yeah. Everything I will update that. We have used Babbitt metal with Babbitt metal, and in furnace melted with 200 degree.
Okay.
So everything is there. I will update.
Yeah. And I see. I think this is not properly coming, no?
Yeah.
So
Some post processing is required that I will do.
okay.
Next is the plastic casting, and this is also a locally procured item, high gloss transparent resin.
Mm-hmm.
There are good part system, so uh, some more documentation is pending there. So I've added red color pigment.
Okay, this is good.
Yeah, plastic is coming good, but in metals, some air bubbles are trapping.
Hmm.
So this is the final part.
Good. Nice.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, the update your documentation. That's it. Otherwise, it is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Who is coming next? Ajit or Jin?
Jim. The problem was there was three-day workshop. I mean, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the lab was not. I mean, people couldn't access lab properly. So that's why people are bit delayed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy's here.
Okay.
Morning.
Hi. Jin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So yes. Yeah. It's quite interesting. Yeah. Start telling me about your assignment.
Okay, so I actually went through some Instagram website. There is a mold making and casting class. I completed that and won that badge also. So that is the first preparation I did. Then I thought I'll make something useful. So I thought I'll make a mobile phone stand. So this
Okay.
GIF animation shows the step-by-step process which I used to create the model. This time I used NX5 as the modeling tool, which I had in my office. So
Okay.
I used that to create the uh, mold, and I uploaded that also in Sketchfab so that you can rotate and see the uh, part.
Okay.
So then I milled that in this wax. Uh, so first I did a rough cut, then I did a uh, finishing cut. One small, one major thing maybe which I have did as a error or not considered is actually to give a proper chamfer. The tool was not. I have given some 30 mm as length.
Okay.
The tool was almost about that same length. So on the last 2-3 layers, it was actually fouling against the top part. So the best part is should have been giving a chamfer, but I'm not really aware of that. So later, I need to pause that and give a chamfer manually using a knife, as you are seeing in this image.
Oh.
So ideally, if I have given that chamfer in the model itself, it will be an easy job. So this is a very good lesson learned from me by making that error. So that made my mold also does not look very much good at the outside. You can even see in this
It's not
casting.
looking.
Yeah, you can see in my video. So then I started doing casting. Aditya,
Jim, one suggestion.
yeah.
Because I couldn't find the design size and what is the like shell thickness and everything.
Can you please come again, Pradanya?
Uh, actually, I get my voice back. Okay, so I'm telling you like that. The explain the parameters of design, like what is the size of your job, like,
Okay.
and what is the wall thickness you have used, and what is the actual size of this mold.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you need to explain about the design and logic behind your design.
Okay. I'll even try to put on mobile phone, assemble there and see so that it is a bit more clear.
Okay. Okay.
So we use the same locally sourced material. So that link is there, which provides the detail of that material, the LSR. So it's actually done like a 10 to 1 ratio. So I poured water initially to the mold and volume of that. Then like tennis stone ratio, we pour the resin and the hardener. So we pour that from a height so that to ensure that the bubble formation is less. Yeah, so I did this yesterday, and today morning only I got this cured mold. So just now I've seen my video on the screen. So I am just put the furnace on to pour the metal. So I'll be doing that on this mode.
Okay.
This is the
Yeah. So casting part is remaining, no?
yeah
All the way.
yeah.
Okay. And what is the plan when you are going to finish?
So now I am actually put the furnace on. So as soon as it is over, I am going to pour the metal inside and check that. So this is the
Okay.
you can see in the video.
Where is the video? I could not find.
No, video means the camera.
Camera? I didn't understand.
The hangout on the bottom right corner.
Oh, okay. And now I can see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So I'll be soon pouring the metal and checking that.
Okay, and also make your documentation more descriptive. Okay, what the procedure you are following, what is the error you are found, and how you resolve. So everything should be more understandable to anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, Jitesh. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Wait, I'm just. I will share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Tell me about your assignment.
So this is where three sessions. I wrote it in three sections. Okay. So machinery, workflow, and then the assignment. Okay. So the first one is machines. So these are gave an explanation of machinery that I am using for this week. The milling machine and the drill bits,
Okay.
and then disposable flour.
Okay. Good.
So the next one is the workflow. Like how I create the pattern and model. First the pattern and model, and then I will create the mold, and then creating the cast.
Okay. Workflow molding, casting, molding. Okay. Okay, so you haven't added any screenshot over here.
Yeah. So that is the next one, next section.
Okay, I will suggest you like you will switch it to second number, or here you can add some documentation like sorry, add some images or screenshots. Because
You like sorry.
yeah, so in workflow, so you can at least add 2 images or something about your design or the like you have just mentioned about the process, no?
Ah,
Yeah, so
here I am just mentioning just the process at a high level, and then the next tab, the modeling and casting, I am explaining what all I did, including all the.
okay.
So here is first I'm making the pattern or model of the final object. So which in my case was gear. So first I made a small gear, and there is also a bigger one. So in fact, the first model which I made was very thin, and I faced some difficulty with that. And then I created a thicker gear for the model.
Okay.
So this is the tool settings of the Modela, and for the milling and creating the model. So that is milling in progress. It's creating the gears,
Hmm.
and then I make the final wax block, which is used to make the mold. And then for molding, I use LSR1 material, which is a locker liquid silicon rubber material, which is available here. There are two parts which we mix in a ratio of 100 to 10 parts.
Hmm.
Just a picture of that, and I'm mixing it. So you got to mix it, make sure that there is no air bubbles in it, and you pour it and pour it into the wax block, and you make the mold.
Okay.
So we had some issues of air trapped.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to remove some air bubbles with some pointed objects. Uh, Making of the mold, you can still see there are some small tiny air inside the mold. Maybe we have to do a degasification or something. But anyway, we don't have the facility here. So just go ahead like this. And so one is a thicker mold, and this is the thicker one, the thicker gear.
Okay.
And it's casting, so we are using Babbitt metal for casting. So we heat it in a furnace, and then we pour it into the mold.
Okay. Here also you need to mention about safety rules, safety and precaution.
Yeah. And so this is what I did for the thin gear. So the cavity in the mold is very thin. So as soon as I pour, it gets filled and overflows. So and also it's very difficult to handle it afterwards. It's very hot metal. So very difficult to control it. This is what I got for the thin gear.
Oh, it's not probably. Yeah. Let me do it.
And along with the air bubbles and all those things, so it was a big mess. And this is one for the thicker gear. So this one we can control it,
Yeah,
but however on the bottom surface you can still see that cavity is formed. And this cavity is then I try to remove it by filing. Okay, so to improve that, so I did a little bit of filing, and then I reduced that number of dentures on the face.
Yeah, but it is good.
Yeah. And then next one I tried using plastic. So here we are having resins and hardener, and which we mix in ratio of 10:6. I also mix some dye into it to color it a bit. So this is the first attempt with the thin gear, and it didn't come exactly very good because the curing time for this was mentioned as some minimum 20 minutes. So I tried to put it before that, so it got spoiled. Also, the center hole is also missing.
Yeah.
So again, so I made a different mixture again and then tried it once more. So this time, because it is not a hot metal, I could wipe off the excess, liquid which I have poured in. So, so sort of this time it came good for both thin as well as for the thick one.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Here you need to mention about your milling process. Okay. Like how you create a tool path. Like first you did the rough, then you did finish cut. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to explain about it. Other thing is okay. Yes. Yes, that is the suggestion.
Fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, just you need to add some description and write more about your documentation and the metal casting process, how you did it, the safety precaution you need to follow, and yeah, what is the constraint or trouble you find while doing the casting, and what is the differences you found in like metal casting and plastic casting. You need to write about that.
Fine.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, Yadu is there?
Yadu is on a phone call. Yadu is on a phone call. He's outside.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Next, Ganadha wants to present.
Good morning.
Oh, hi. I thought you are not here.
I just came.
Okay. Just wait, I will share screen. Is your documents is updated? Because in morning I find there is nothing is up.
Oh, I just pushed it at 10 o'clock.
Oh, good. Okay, Syed also there.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me about your assignment.
Yeah, I started off with the image I got from Google. I have provided the reference image I used for building the design. I imported that into Inkscape and converted that design, inverted the design and converted it into traces
Okay.
and in DXF format and imported that into Rhino and worked with that. So over the right, you can see the red lines. That's actually the importer file. So with that as the base, I rebuilt the design
Okay.
and then extruded it at 6 mm. I extruded the design at 6 mm. But when you go down, when I started milling, it went on to dig some 16 mm depth. So
16, 1 6.
after I built the design, I went on to build the outer mold edges. So I did not actually specify any 10 mm depth over there, but I think I made some mistake when I designed, and I did not notice that it was actually 16 mm for the design.
Okay.
So I actually started the when it was milling, the spindle started hitting the wax edges. So I actually paused it and verified my design, and actually I can see that there was a 16 mm depth. So almost my design was almost completed. So I actually chipped off some edges so that the spindle could move.
Okay.
It ran okay.
Ganedev, here you have not mentioned about the tool path and the milling process.
Yes, I actually
Yeah.
have.
So you need to explain about the toolpath creation, and yeah, also something about your design. Okay, so in molding and casting assignment, there is a three part. Like you need to describe about the design part, then in the milling and the toolpath creation, and third is molding and casting.
Okay, in more depth, should I explain it?
Okay.
After that, cleaned up the mold and wanted to know the volume of the mold. So I took a couple of cups and filled the mold with water and poured it over the glass to see roughly how much weight should I use the silicon mixture.
Okay.
So it took me 2 cups, so around 100 grams I had to use the silicon rubber mixture
Hmm.
and hardener, 3 grams of hardener, 100 is to 3 ratio.
Okay. The mixing them thoroughly and applying more protein.
When I was creating the mold, there was bubbles, so I
Hmm.
go down. You can see my mold getting broken off when I started casting the metal.
Hmm.
So after casting, I tried to remove the metal object, and the area where it broke off was actually where the bubbles was.
No.
I could not view the bubbles from outside, but
Hmm.
exactly where the bubbles were, it broke off. And the rest of the mold was actually stuck in the casted object itself. So I tried filing it out and try. I only got a couple of single piece. There
Hmm.
was another piece as well logged in that object. And then yesterday evening, I tried the plastic mold as well. So it came out much better than the metal one.
Oh, good. Yeah, you just need to explain about your
Design.
troubleshooting as well. Yeah. Otherwise, everything is okay. Yeah. And also, you can put your metal like final screenshot with both like metal and plastic.
All right.
The hero shot. And where is the design files?
Um, at the top,
Where is it?
over there.
Oh, this is okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Vandal. Say, have you updated or you are going to share it?
Just go to Ganadev's page and just change the number there. Like I haven't updated in this assignments week, so that's just change the number to 213. 13, 1 3, 213.
1 3. Okay. Yes.
So this how I have like as every time like I have what is molding and casting, like I have explained, and about the history of molding and casting also I have explained, and it's
Hmm.
all. So it's like it is from like some 3000 BC it started casting history, like so the first casting material which found in the fossils like 3000 BC old era thing.
Oh,
It was fascinating while reading that old technology, like that much old kind of thing, we are now still using it variedly.
yeah.
So
The
that
history of every assignment is your best part of every week documentation.
yeah, actually I like meanwhile like whenever we go around with the documentation, like what's the need of doing this, we don't know. So that's why like I copy from the like I like
Hmm.
give source from there I have copied. So it's like
Hmm.
it's all like detailed description, like they don't need to go to the Google for a thing. Like if they come to my documentation they can find about the history. That's my main motto I have kept.
Yeah, it's really good initiative.
But this week's assignment, like I haven't documented completely, but I have kept a collage of images in my workflow of mold designing and construction and casting. So I will be
Oh.
doing by evening, if possible, like I will rewind for you. So the thing is, like I thought to design this design, like I have took a image and I converted in Inkscape,
Hmm.
like as per the Neil's mentioning, like this week we have to make a positive design of the mold by machining, and then we have to uh, cast it with rubber, silicone rubber, and then we have to use that mold, silicone mold to build. So then I was trying with the first design, I couldn't be able to figure it out. So second time
Hmm.
I have made this like 2017 Fab 13 and like and a moon and a star I made. Like I will update that screenshots also. The final design of the casting I have kept in this, so you can watch in the 3D view. I think like color contrast.
Yeah,
I
actually.
will change it. So this was the thing like which I was made, and then while I was milling, I got to find like so you can see in the PNG image like 2017 and Fab 13, but while it's cutting on the mold like that didn't came correctly. So, so
Not come correctly means what exactly happened?
actually that font size like the millipit thing is little difficult I guess, so difficult with that 1 by 18 1 by 8 end mill like
Okay.
a little bit, so that way like it didn't come out clearly. While smoothing also I had a trouble like smooth cut also like uh, the origin from the like which I have said the origin that Modella got like deviated like last night like I have done uh, till the like rough cut like it was late night 12:30 odd, so I
Oh,
stopped there, and next day morning I came and when I wanted to do smooth cut the origin got changed. I didn't understand why it happened, so I'm still figuring out it.
okay.
So then finally like I have used silicon rubber like which is like 100 is to 10 uh, quantity we mix.
Hmm.
So
So you
then
have just add images, nothing is
yeah,
documented.
I will document like I will descript for everything. This is my mold like which I have used. So silicon rubber mold preparation. I kept it for 24 hours for the curing,
Hmm.
and then finally I got this.
It come nicely, but just letter is not there.
Yeah, letters are not there. Then I have like plastic casted it, so
Hmm.
that came out like this. And finally, my metal casted thing.
Yeah, it's really nice. But yes, you need to
I,
update it with documentation.
I need to describe how the process I have done, and the hero shot it goes like all the things which I have done in this week.
Nice, nice. Good. Yes. So, just remaining part is
Yeah,
documentation.
I will document. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay then. Good.
thanks.
Thank you.
Yadu is coming.
Okay.
So everyone is over. I mean here it's over.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
Ranjit, Srijit, and Rahul they will present in the evening. So last Ranjit and Srijit will be here. I mean afternoon, I guess. And
okay.
about the other fellows, I mean
And
we want.
no, the one important question: what about Sachin?
Sachin,
Have like we need to like tell to coordination. If otherwise, what happen if in like last moment he will say he is not going to do? Then he need to pay 5,000 USD.
yeah, I know. Still, I mean, whenever we call, he says he'll call back. He like there are a lot of people. That, I mean, they have he's busy kind of things.
Yeah,
So
understand.
not that much. You may I'll call on his phone, but whenever we call, he's still saying he cannot continue or something. Actually, he could continue, but
We are trying to convince him. Like last time I called him when I was near to his place, and he told that like I have like I will talk to my family members and let you know. He told, but still he didn't reply that.
Okay, because the coordination allowed us for like he can present till next year of January. There is a last presentation on January.
you know,
So yeah, so still he have a chance. But thing is, we need to update to coordination. Okay, for this, like on June, he's not going to present, or he's going to like do in second evaluation or something. We need to inform. That's it.
we'll call him once more. I mean, he'll call him again and let
Yeah,
him know.
just give him a week to think, and then we'll next week we need to at least inform to call.